stance, only to realize later you might have been wrong? Have you ever found yourself in an argument utterly convinced of your stance, only to realize later you might have been wrong? We all have. This is a common experience, a testament to the invisible forces shaping our thoughts, cognitive biases. These mental shortcuts, while often useful, can lead us astray, distorting our perceptions and judgments. Imagine for a moment you are a juror in a trial. The evidence seems stacked against the defendant. You hear testimony after testimony painting a picture of guilt. But what if, hidden among the presented facts, there exists a crucial piece of information that could change everything? What if your initial judgment, fueled by the apparent weight of the presented evidence, blinded you to this crucial piece of the puzzle? This is just one example of how cognitive biases can operate. They are subtle, often unconscious influences that can have a profound impact on our understanding of the world. These biases are not signs of flawed character or intelligence. They are simply part of the human condition. Recognizing their existence is the first step toward mitigating their influence and cultivating a more objective and reasoned perspective. Cognitive biases are systematic patterns of deviation from rationality and judgment. These biases are not mere random errors. They represent predictable, recurring patterns in how we process information and make decisions. Understanding these patterns is crucial to recognizing when our thinking might be swayed by unconscious biases. One of the most prevalent cognitive biases is confirmation bias. This bias refers to our tendency to favor information that confirms our preconceived beliefs while dismissing or downplaying evidence that contradicts them. Imagine, for example, someone who believes that a particular political party is inherently corrupt. This individual is more likely to seek out and remember news stories that highlight scandals involving politicians from that party, while overlooking similar incidents involving politicians from other parties. Another common bias is the anchoring effect. This bias describes our tendency to rely too heavily on the first piece of information we receive on a topic, even if that information is irrelevant or misleading. For example, a car salesman might start negotiations by suggesting a very high price. Even if this initial price is unreasonable, it can anchor your perception of the car's value, making you more likely to agree to a higher final price than you would have otherwise. These are just two examples of the many cognitive biases that influence our thinking. Others include the availability heuristic, where we overestimate the likelihood of events that are easily recalled, and the framing effect, where the way information is presented can influence our choices, even if the underlying facts remain the same. The consequences of cognitive biases extend far beyond our individual beliefs. These biases can infiltrate every aspect of our lives, from our personal relationships to our professional endeavors, and even our societal structures. Recognizing the potential impact of these biases is crucial to understanding the importance of mitigating their influence. Consider, for example, the role of confirmation bias in political polarization. Individuals with strong political beliefs often seek out information that confirms their existing views, leading to echo chambers where dissenting opinions are silenced or dismissed. This can create a dangerous cycle of reinforcement, further entrenching biases and hindering productive dialogue. Similarly, the anchoring effect can have significant implications in fields like finance and marketing. Investors might cling to early impressions of a company's performance, failing to adjust their assessments even when new information emerges. Similarly, consumers can be swayed by initial price points, leading to irrational purchasing decisions. The pervasiveness of these biases highlights the importance of cultivating critical thinking skills. By learning to recognize and challenge our own biases, we can make more informed decisions, engage in more constructive dialogue, and ultimately foster a more rational and equitable society. Section 4. Critical Thinking, the Antidote to Bias. Critical thinking is the disciplined art of analyzing and evaluating information in a systematic and objective manner. It involves questioning assumptions, considering different perspectives, and rigorously testing our own beliefs. This process, while requiring effort and self-awareness, offers a powerful tool for mitigating the influence of cognitive biases. One of the core principles of critical thinking is the importance of seeking out diverse perspectives. This involves actively seeking out information that challenges our existing beliefs, rather than simply consuming information that confirms them. By exposing ourselves to a wider range of viewpoints, we can gain a more nuanced understanding of complex issues and reduce the influence of confirmation bias. Another crucial aspect of critical thinking is the practice of questioning assumptions. We often operate under unconscious assumptions that influence our perceptions and judgments. By taking the time to explicitly identify and scrutinize these assumptions, we can identify potential biases and develop a more objective perspective. Cultivating critical thinking skills requires consistent effort and self-reflection. It is a lifelong journey of challenging our own assumptions, seeking out new perspectives, and refining our ability to analyze information in a clear and reasoned manner. Section 5. Conclusion. Embracing a more thoughtful approach. The human mind is a marvel of complexity, capable of extraordinary feats of creativity and innovation. Yet, as with any complex system, it is also susceptible to systematic errors and biases. Recognizing these inherent limitations is not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to our capacity for self-awareness and growth. By acknowledging the existence of cognitive biases and embracing the principles of critical thinking, we can strive to overcome these limitations and cultivate a more rational and objective worldview. This journey requires constant vigilance, a willingness to challenge our own assumptions, and a commitment to seeking out diverse perspectives. The rewards of this endeavor are significant. By mitigating the influence of cognitive biases, we can make more informed decisions, build stronger relationships, and contribute to a more just and equitable society. Section 6. Call to Action. Your journey to enhanced thinking. The understanding of cognitive biases and the cultivation of critical thinking skills are not merely academic exercises. They are essential tools for navigating the complexities of modern life. I encourage you to delve deeper into the fascinating world of cognitive psychology and explore the myriad ways in which our minds shape our perceptions and decisions. There are numerous resources available to guide you on this journey, from books and articles to online courses and workshops. Engage in discussions with others, challenge your own assumptions, and never cease to question the world around you. Remember, critical thinking is not a destination, but a continuous process of growth and self-improvement. By embracing this journey, you can unlock the full potential of your mind and contribute to a more thoughtful and enlightened world.